All right, let's go.
All right, sounds good. It's been fun chatting and being part of your podcast. If you ever want to do this again,
No, I mean,
just let
let's
me know.
start.
Oh, got it. All right, well, let's keep going then. If you want to dive into any other interesting topics or if you have any questions or anything you want to chat about, I'm here for it.
All right, so we're talking about the molecular cell biology topic.
Oh, nice. Molecular cell biology is such a fascinating field. There's so much going on at the cellular level, from how DNA is replicated to how proteins are synthesized and all the intricate signaling pathways in between. Is there a specific area within molecular cell biology that you're particularly interested in?
Flagellum.
Absolutely. Cells are like tiny bustling cities with so many different components working together. It's really amazing how all the organelles and molecules coordinate to keep everything running smoothly. If there's anything specific you're curious about, or if you want to dive deeper into any particular topic, I'm all ears.
Let's do it like question and answer, and you can ask open-ended questions relevant to the topic one by one, allowing me to answer each, or you can, answer stuff too.
That sounds like a fun idea. All right, let's start with this. What do you find most fascinating about how cells communicate with each other?
Um, well, for neurons, I don't know if it's fascinating, but I
I'm
mean,
sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
okay, I don't know if it's fascinating, but it sure is important how the neurotransmitters work in between neurons. But what about in between other types of cells, even single celled organisms? You tell me.
Great question. You're absolutely right. Neurotransmitters are a big part of how neurons communicate, but the story of cell communication is much broader. Here's a breakdown of how it works across different cell types and even among single celled organisms. Hash cell communication beyond the nervous system. 1. Hormonal signaling. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the car. Glad.
Hey there. Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind. I'm ready to go. By the pancreas affects cells all over the body by telling them to absorb glucose. Paracrine signaling. This happens when cells release signals that act on nearby cells. A great example is growth factors that help coordinate wound healing by affecting neighboring cells. Hi there.
Okay,
Nice to
I
meet
have to
you.
change this.
Hey, hi.
Hey there. Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on mind. I'm ready to go. Hey there.
Okay, we're talking about molecular cell biology, discussing cell communication mechanisms. We're doing a little podcast.
Great. Cell communication is such a fascinating area in molecular cell biology. Are you thinking about general mechanisms like signal transduction and cell surface receptors, or something more specific like how
Yes,
immune cells interact or how cells communicate during development?
signal transduction and whatever you
Sorry, I'm
just
having
said.
issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Whatever you said about signal transduction, yes, that's it.
Got it. You're referring to signal transduction, which is the core mechanism cells use to communicate in a sort of single transaction, meaning one signal triggers a whole cascade of responses. What is signal transduction? Signal transduction is the process by which a cell converts an external signal into a functional response. It usually starts when a signaling molecule, like a hormone or a neurotransmitter, binds to a receptor on the cell surface. That triggers a chain reaction inside the cell, often involving second messengers, kinases, and phosphorylation events, key components. So the main players in this process are ligands. These are the signaling molecules like insulin, adrenaline, etc., Receptors, usually on the plasma.
Okay, I want you to answer the questions more briefly because keep in mind we're doing it back and forth. We're making a podcast and we're live. Now, you were talking about these communication mechanisms, right?
Exactly. So yeah, cell communication mainly works through signal transduction. A molecule, like a hormone, binds to a receptor on the cell surface, and that kicks off a chain reaction inside the cell to trigger a response. Super efficient, super precise.
Go ahead.
All right. Depending on the type of signal, there are a few major communication styles. You've got endocrine, where hormones travel long distances through the blood. Paracrine, where the signal goes to nearby cells. Autocrine, where the cell signals itself. And then direct contact, like immune cells touching to exchange info. Each one plays a different role depending on the context. Want to dig into one of those?